welcome to Viewpoint. I'm Volodymyr Solohub. Join me now to talk about the hardships and the opportunities of the IDPs from war-torn eastern Ukraine is Mr. Anton Kopytin. Mr. Kopytin, welcome to Viewpoint.
Thank you, welcome.
Mr. Kopytin, last year you participated and you won in a popular Ukrainian talent show on Ukrainian television. Can you tell us how did your life change after that?
Oh, it was amazing because from my winning of this show, my life was changed absolutely, and it was like a scary movie or like a nightmare. This last year when we went out from Donetsk and came to Kiev, it started happy dreaming. Was like a dreaming when it was the winning of the project, and now we have a happiness in our apartments in Kiev, thanks to Tina Carl and for her present. Now I have many concerts, and now I can help people like me the same.
Now you're a real star. Mr. Kopytin, can we take a step back and talk about your history, because it's quite amazing. You left Donetsk last year, early May, when there were no significant fighting in the city itself or in the area. Actually, the beginning of May was still relatively quiet. Why did you and your family decide to leave Donetsk?
It was something feeling in myself, and when there started some things that we can't to understand what had happened, and we decided to go to Kiev to my sister to be here for a few weeks, and when we went from Donetsk, we told to our neighbors that we will be in a few weeks when it all be quiet, and all said to us that we are crazy. Why are we going from there? It's okay now. It's all be right. But it was feeling inside, and in the 5th of May last year we went from Donetsk. We went out from Donetsk, and we wasn't there.
Yeah, basically you left for a few weeks and you never came back.
Yeah.
Anton, when you came to Kyiv, you had 2 small children, a pregnant wife. You had a lot on your plate. You had to work. You had to provide for your family. What motivated you to apply for a talent show?
Oh, it's interesting story, because at that moment when we came to Kiev, we had 2 children, but my wife wasn't pregnant, and I had no work, and I had to find it here in Kiev, and I decided to find something what I can do. The most useful professional was the builder, and I decided to go for this work and to work hard with my arms, and it was something unusual for me, because all my life I work like a singer, and when in August my wife told me that we were waiting for 3rd child, it was something unusual, and
groundbreaking news.
Yeah.
So tell us again, with all these things on your plate, with all the responsibility on your shoulders to provide for your family, why did you decide to apply for a talent show?
I didn't decide this because I didn't know, do I need this or don't need. My friends tell me, you must go there, you must try you in this talent show. And one day I came to talent show, and it was started. I didn't believe in this. I didn't believe in my winning. I didn't believe in my power, and people who was near of me believed in me much than myself.
Mr. Kopytin, can you tell us about your wife? How did your wife react to you being selected for the show? Because I would assume that this must have taken a lot of your time with the rehearsals, with participating in the show, with the shooting, with preparations. A lot of time. You were away from your family. So how did your family react?
It was very hard for she because 2 children on her arms, and she's pregnant. It's too hard to give a time for me that I can to do something in this show, especially for the last weeks when it was the
live broadcast.
The live broadcast, yeah. All over the time we were on the repetitions on the scene, and I wasn't in my family. It was very hard for she to make something that it will be easily for me to be there. Yeah.
But did she support you in that,
of course.
or she said, "Okay, it's enough. You gotta get back home"?
No, she never told it. Yeah.
So even despite the fact that she had to take care of all of the children, of her being pregnant, she fully supported you. Well, that's some amazing wife. Yeah. So, Mr. Kopytin, the fact that you won in this show, do you think that the fact that you are an IDP, the fact that you relocated from Donetsk, that you had to cope with all these hardships, helped you win this show?
I think that it, because the people who took their voices for me, I think that told about me. Many people came from Donetsk and now in Ukraine, and my story is much closer for exactly for them. And of course, the voice that they have, it makes my winner too.
Mr. Kopytin, I understand that now you're also helping the IDPs. Yeah. You're soon leaving for the US, where you'll be performing in a number of charity concerts where all the profits from the concert will go to the IDP, to Ukrainian IDPs. Can you tell a bit more about these concerts?
Yeah, of course. In August, I came to US, and we have a lot of concerts there. When it was the charity concerts, and all the money sent to Ukrainian IDPs, and we do all we can to help the people from the east of Ukraine. And of course, it was very interesting for me it was my first visit to US, and now in December it will be the second visit, and also charity, and also all money will be sent to IDP.
Yeah, Mr. Kopytin, my final question. I would assume that your example is inspiring for a lot of people who came from the war-torn eastern Ukraine here to be in safety. But a lot of people are facing very similar hardships which you were facing. They have to find work, they have to find a place to live. So your example, your winning this show is an inspiring story. If you could address the thousands, hundreds of thousands of IDPs from eastern Ukraine right now, what would you say to them?
I'd like to say that they must to have a dream. It's especially, and they must believe in themselves. War or not war, they must go straight and go to their dreams and do all that their families will be happy, and always have I don't know how to say.
Have a dream and follow your dream. Looks like, nothing is impossible. Mr. Kopytin, many thanks for finding the time to come and talk to us. A winner of Ukrainian talent show and an IDP from Donetsk, Mr. Anton Kopytin. This has been a truly incredible success story of an IDP turned talent show star. I'm Volodymyr Solohub. Thank you for watching Viewpoint.